Yeah, we've been feeding the squirrels for quite a while. This morning I checked the mailbox and saw a bunch of little thank you cards that were sent by the squirrels. You can't see them, only I can see the thank you cards. The squirrels, they wanted it that way. Yeah, let me read one to you. It says, "You may think that you're helping us out, but really, we're just letting you live in our world. Yeah, there's people upstairs. They better be people. I hope they're people." Where were you at, Josh? I've been away from YouTube for a while, but I've been busy. I created a paint marker, a mural on the 2 store windows of a local hardware store. There are all sorts of characters in those windows now, including Rosie the Riveter and my former 300-pound self. I drew some birds on some other windows of that very same hardware store. I drew Warner Oland as Detective Charlie Chan, Sidney Toller as Detective Charlie Chan, and Roland Winters as Chan. I'm a firm believer. That's not true. I don't firmly believe in anything anymore. But I do kind of believe that you should be going through eras of your life. Always be going through eras. That way, if you're suddenly killed, investigators have something to say about it. Investigators, family, neighbors, they have something to say about how you went out. In my case, they walk in, "Can you believe this O'Malley? Poor slob spent his final days drawing Charlie Chan." I then drew silent film legend Lon Chaney, and right now I'm drawing Boris Karloff. I've also been feeding squirrels and developing a comic strip. You have to look at the Q-tip, after you clean your ears. You just have to. You have to see what your body did. It's like a little kid that drew on the walls. These days I weigh 155 pounds, around that. And as a much thinner guy than I used to be, I find myself just more... I flail my arms around a lot more and just move my neck and just... I move a lot more. And it's not because my personality has changed, it's just I can do that now without it hurting or making me sweat profusely or injuring my back. When you're over 300 pounds, all you can do is you slosh around like a kiddie pool, and it's enough just to walk. And you can see it in my face if you go back and watch some of my older videos. I just have this permanent look on my face, like every video. I'm just... Oh, I recently passed 18 million views. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. For watching me. Somebody recently said in a comment that they left on my channel that I made them feel less alone. And that is honestly one of the nicest things that anybody has ever said to me. And I sincerely hope that you watching this, I hope I've made you feel just a little less alone here. Even just once. Just a little less alone. Like, yeah, there's other weirdos out there. It's not just me. There's, I sometimes talk like a half-crazed prospector at work. Hey, look, this is Myla. Look, this is your YouTube debut. Hey, come here. Come here. You're such a pretty kitty. Look, this is Myla. Myla. Hello. Say something to them. She doesn't ever let me hold her. Every time I try to pick her up, she crawls up onto my shoulder and she just sits there like a parrot. Myla. She bounces off the walls, really.